Ladies, I think we ready. Y'all ready? I think we ready. Hey, hey, hey. You know what time it is. Women, Wine, and Wings, episode 3. Now today, of course, you know, we got me, Go See Watts. We got our host, Mo Bella, over here in the cut. Our beautiful guests, our queens over here. This topic today, honey, you gonna love it. This is for my ladies out here. This is for my fellas too. But really for my ladies. This is all about the ladies. This topic today, you gonna learn. Today. Hey, hey, I think we ready though. Let's go.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
welcome back. You know, I love saying that. Welcome back to the Women, Wine, and Wings podcast. Y'all ain't gonna get enough of it because I'm gonna keep pounding it and pounding it and pounding in your head until you realize that this is the next big thing. We here to stay. Women, Wine, and Wings. We coming to you live and direct. Okay, that's enough. I'm sorry. I went a little hard on the intro. It's okay.
It's okay.
But welcome back, everybody. I'm so excited. So I have to tell y'all a little background story because we did good on the first 2 episodes, y'all.
Good.
But what y'all don't know is that we. Say it again. You're doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job. Come on.
Hey, we needed that.
We needed a little pick-me-up. I don't know when y'all gonna see that, but replay that in your headphones, okay?
sure.
But look, I wanted to explain. Last time, we shot both of those episodes in one day,
One.
and we were so proud of ourselves. We just gonna give
Yeah,
ourselves
hand clap.
all right?
Hand clap.
Because this is our first time talking to you all, actually, since it dropped, since the
Right.
first 1 and 2 dropped. So see, how the heck you feel?
Honey, I feel good.
I feel good,
I feel
too.
like this is the only the beginning.
Yeah.
And we did that from ground up. This is real out the mud.
Listen, didn't nobody know what they was doing, y'all. We was on
didn't know
set
what
like
we was doing.
we was on set like, oh, okay, now you take that bag over there, and none of it made sense.
We was
Okay,
Bob the Builders, but it was Barbara the Builder.
We
was
did.
Barbara the Builder.
we was
That's what
Bob with the shake, the
Right.
builders. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're very proud. You may have noticed, Dee Dee is not with us this week. Where Dee Dee at? See what?
It's her birthday. Do it like it's your day.
Come on, baby. Dee Dee, we miss you. We love you. We can't
We
wait
love
until
you.
you come back for the episode 4. It's her birthday, so everybody say happy birthday, Dee Dee, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. Yeah, we gonna get more in unison next time, Dee Dee, but we did. Happy birthday to you, okay? Well,
Period.
we're so excited to invite you back onto our set. We got another big change here, y'all.
Big
now,
change.
huge. Now we try not to we
Literally.
try not to just bloat a little, gloat a little bit. Sorry, y'all, it's that time of the month. We try not to gloat a little bit, but okay, we have a headquarters for Women, Wine, and Wings. Do
I
you
think there's another hand clap.
That's okay. Come on, let's do it.
Definitely.
See what still didn't get the damn applause button we
It's
talked
okay.
about in episode 2. However, we're gonna work on that too. Small steps, baby steps.
Baby step,
The
baby step.
big step is we got another headquarters. Yo, we got a place
Blessing.
to call our own, and it's fabulous. I know you saw it on the intro, so we ain't even gonna tell you too much about it. We're gonna let you see it. So from this episode on, we will be shooting at the illustrious, the elite Sound House.
Sound House,
Okay,
thank you.
here in Atlanta, Georgia. We love everything that Sound House is doing and what they represent. So we can't wait to just give you all more of it. Okay?
Right now,
That
this
was
is,
that-
this is this is about to blow their mind.
Now, can we tell them what we're doing today?
I think it's time for that. I think it's time.
Let me get this way. Let me let y'all see the split. Okay, because coming up in here today, baby, they are not planned.
Period.
We are touching on a topic that I think, you know what? I don't hear too many women speaking about it themselves, and it's always these little chat. Oh, these women, they got this done, they got that done, they must be this. Y'all not finna do my booze like that, okay?
Not
They
today,
gonna,
baby.
the 3 we got here today, they gonna tell their stories, and they gonna let y'all know that all that glitters ain't gold, and how they look came with a price. So right now, introduce the topic. I invested in my body, but I'm done up. Do you hear me? We got all of the body enhancements today. I'm talking about from a BBL to a breast reduction to a tummy tuck to, baby, the boobies is sitting right to the, oh, my booty is bigger. We got it all, and we are going to use it and these women and their expertise to just let you all in on the knowledge, just in case you're thinking about it, because y'all know.
We know you is. We know you are.
Can I say something?
Let me not be ghetto. We know you are.
Before I got married, y'all, I was going to do it.
I mean, hey,
and if Clax ever give me the okay, it's going down in the DM. Do you hear me? Because y'all already know I want my thing banging, okay? So let me introduce the women who already got the things banging.
And they look good
And they looking great and good and coming in here with some representation. We're going to get to our first guest here. Now, this one right here, this is special to me because it's family. It's family, okay? So I'm going to see her at the cookout later. But y'all need to know her name. She is an artist, muralist, and when she's not doing that, she is a marketing consultant, Miss Shamika Gentry.
Hi,
guys. Hi. How you doing, boo?
I'm good.
You happy to be here?
Yes.
Y'all, we literally
just
saw each other at Sabbath dinner like a week ago, okay?
A week ago.
We acting like we don't really see each other often, but it was yesterday. It was
Literally.
just yesterday. Okay. I'm happy to have you, boo.
I'm happy to see you too.
Now, Shamika got it all done. Shamika, tell us what you got done.
I got a breast reduction, lipo 360, a BBL, and a mini tug.
Come on. Okay. So we're going to get into them details.
Oh, she got money. You got money. That's what I got.
That is what that's giving. It's giving money.
Right.
So we already know.
A lot of money in it. A lot of money in it.
I tell you, yo, C-Watts gives me the cut every single time, bro. She the issue on the show. If the sponsors, we apologize. That's it. That's the issue right there.
Right,
if you want to know.
sorry.
Okay, so the next one, y'all, we coming because them things.
Oh, this my family. This my family. This my family.
Okay, well, we're just gonna let her introduce.
Yeah, let me do it. I got it.
Okay.
So,
I'll just sit back. Anybody got some water or some
No,
whatever?
coming to you. This is from Memphis, Tennessee. One of my homeland. My girl, I've been knowing her, Miss Jatan Bowling. Yes.
Okay.
Not only done up. She has her own business, Queen Jack Customs.
Come on.
She has a custom crown on her beautiful
Yeah.
like queen, a real queen, glueless.
Can I tell y'all that we real over here? Baby lifted it on the camera. I don't know what y'all doing at home, but we keeping it real over here, okay?
All the way real. This is home, girl. How you feel? What did you talk to us?
I am so happy to be here. I'm definitely excited to talk about my surgery. It's a whole YouTube video. It's a whole story. I almost died. It was a lot. It was a lot.
That wasn't a laugh. That was like
She was there, so she understands. She was
she
there.
had the right to laugh.
She was there.
Again, sponsors are not responsible for what we do here on this show. C-Watts was laughing at her friend.
That's my friend, y'all. Like, she know.
She was there. She understands. You had to be there. We'll get into it.
We're going to get into it.
I like that. We're going to get it.
We're going to get into it. Now, that's guest number 2. Now, we got a third guest here. Now, we love experience, but we like the seasoned experience here.
In the building.
Do you hear me? I ain't even got to introduce her because she'll introduce herself if I take too long. Miss Tracy Johnson. Now, Miss Tracy Johnson is not just a regular guest. Miss Tracy Johnson is founder, and publisher of her magazine, Hot Pink. Now, when I say hot, it's not H-O-T, it's hot.
I was like,
it's
like
a hot. You got to put a little oomph in it. Hot.
Yeah.
Pink Mustard Seed magazine, and she is the founder and the publisher of that. So we are going to get into all this. She bought us a little gift. We can't wait. All right. So are y'all ready? Because I feel like everybody's introduced. We good?
I think we good.
What you was doing back there that you couldn't you just nodded your head? What was you doing? Give me the real.
I was looking at my outfit.
She thinks she cute on the set, y'all. I knew it was something. Anytime she not ready, it's something.
I was like, let me just.
It's a mirror right behind her, so we're going to have to remove that during the time. But right now, we are going to do something that is a must here on Women, Wine, and Wings, okay? We're going to get some wine. I don't know what y'all thought we was going to do. You think so?
I think it's I'm a little.
Oh, let me tell y'all something. So here we got a lot of loyalty going on. So instead of getting a bartender, we're just gonna have C-Watts bartend.
Cause we do it all.
And she does that. If you didn't know, we go.
If you didn't see the time right now,
both of them.
It looks like it's no lies being told. We're both bartenders at the same place.
And where is that?
King of Diamonds.
Hey.
King of
king of diamonds.
Come
You
on.
know, so we're hustling in many ways over here. Shout out to my boo over here that grind together. We shine together.
So we're going to put that to use, okay?
Yeah.
You got a tool you come with, you're going to use it. So C-Watts is going to be our bartender today, trying to fill in for Dee Dee. You know, ain't no shoe. You can't fill no 6'3" shoes.
For sure not 6'5".
It's-
6'5". Didi, we love you, but you know you 6'5".
You 6'3", you 6'3", we know.
6'5".
But we are going to go and get some wine right now from our sponsors. You already know what it is. New house, new everything,
crib,
car
yes.
big, everything. But the sponsors is still the same, okay? Candoni is going to bring you this beautiful Prosecco that we have today. And we're going to taste it. Lady, you want some wine?
Of course.
Yes.
Y'all trying to get drunk?
Of course.
I'm
think
just
y'all can hear
joking. We don't get drunk on this show.
We do.
That's why we have wine.
We
And
do.
not the Douce behind the bar. It's back there, y'all. Well, I'm just gonna take a small little break because we got on dresses and stuff. We're not finna get up in front of the camera with y'all. So give us 2 minutes and we'll be back with the thing y'all probably came for. That wine. All right? See y'all in a second.
Bye.
Peace.
I've been ballin' on these niggas and no, I ain't talking about scrimmage.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. We had to get our wine because, ladies, what you thinking? Y'all ready to drink? Baby, Jatan tried to start in the break, okay? I told her she was thirsty, but I'm going to let her go ahead and drink it. And, ladies, come on, let's get into this right now from our Candoni sponsors.
Thank you,
Yes.
Candoni. Thank
Candoni,
you.
I had them pop it open because there's too many cameras around. I'm really not that trustworthy. But here, can you see it? Is this a good shot? Yes? Yeah. Great. This is our Candoni sponsor, and this is an Italian brand wine owned by women. Okay, I tell you, we are true and loyal to our name. This is
Loyal.
their Prosecco, okay? And it is, what we say? Load it up and foo. Okay? It is fruity,
Fruit.
fresh,
Fresh.
and fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
And
And yes, so every time you think of this, you can now sing foo, okay?
Yes.
So ladies, we're gonna get into it. Let's taste it. My bubbles are still going.
Yes.
See, can you see the bubbles?
Yeah, I can see
Cheers,
it.
Cheers. Let's cheers to you ladies and how y'all look. Okay, let's get into it. They
Yeah.
look bomb, y'all. They came on set and I was like, okay, I need hair and makeup. We need to go back and try to figure it out again because these ladies are just beautiful. And I'm not just talking about their bodies. I'm talking about personalities, lifestyle, their hustle. Everything about these ladies are beautiful. So as I sip, they already done tasted. I
I was
told you
like,
they was thirsty.
while she's talking.
They done took advantage of me talking. They already sip, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with our first guest, Miss Shamika Gentry. I told you she was an artist and a muralist and a marketing consultant, but right now she gonna let us know what she had done to this beautiful.
Yes.
I may have them stand up, y'all. I didn't tell them it was
This
in
is
the.
me. Stand up. Do
I
a
didn't.
twirl.
Let's do a twirl. Put your glass down, girl. Let's do a little twirl. Watch the mic. It's expensive. They own that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. That's
I had to do
a.
some music to that.
Ooh, give her a little something.
I had to do some music to that. Oh, wow.
I know you see it. Okay, we ain't gonna make you stand up the whole time.
Thanks.
So Shamika touched on what she had before, but give us a little shakedown about what you had done and ultimately how your process went.
Oh, yes. So, like I said, I got a breast reduction, Lipo 360, BBL, as well as a mini tummy tuck. I couldn't get a full tummy tuck because I never had kids before, so it's mini. My process went great. I did have a few complications, like the medicine afterwards didn't work, so I woke up really in pain.
You see me drinking already.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
So did you you got yours done here in Atlanta?
Yes, I went to Andrew Jamerson, aka Dr. Curves.
Okay.
Shout
out
best
Dr. Curves,
decision.
baby. You did that.
We got you your free promotion.
You did.
Right.
Yes, free promo. You owe us. I want my BBL, okay? I plugged you, now I need a free BBL, okay? You're welcome, okay? So, okay, continue. Tell us about this process because we've talked about it and basically she got money. So she spent like, I'm talking about nurse,
Oh, yes.
days, massage, so let us know that process of everything. as
So
well.
yeah, with Dr. Curves, especially when you go with someone local, it's gonna be more expensive. I wanted to go to Florida where it's cheaper, or even DR. It's way cheaper and you get a BBL for free. But I went with Dr. Curves, spent over 20 grand. but I wanted my body
Girl,
right.
let me drink it again.
You did
Baby,
your big one.
Baby,
You did your big one.
That's the big
You
one.
did your big one.
I wanted my body right, but not only that.
she got money.
20
Yeah, what you say, baby? 20,000.
20, but I will say that is money well spent because
Yes.
I can't. When I first saw her, mind you, we family, so we see each other. When I first saw her, I was like, "Girl, this pandemic treats you right, girl. You have joined the gym. You are doing great." And she was like, "Mo, I just got my body done." And I was like, "Girl, that looked good. It
Just
looked
got
so
it
20
done.
bands. We got thrown off by the 20 bands.
Yes.
So 20 bands.
So yeah, most people think like, oh yeah, you pay for surgery, you're done. It's your aftercare that's the most important. So the first 4 days after surgery, I hired a nurse who literally took care of me, made sure my pills taken every time it needs to be taken, prepare my meals, and afterwards I made sure I had my masseuse to give me lymphatic massages to make sure all the fluids are out. As well as I had two. I had one as a wound specialist because when the nurse at Dr. Kerr's office, they took my tape off too soon. Yes.
Okay, now that was your other
Which-
free promo, Dr. Kerr. Taking the tape off too damn soon, okay? And if
Took
you
the
don't give
tape
me my
off too
BBL, we
soon.
gonna reveal all the. No, I'm just joking. We good.
Right.
We good. But
No,
okay,
this
so
is some
So it left me
Yeah.
with, yeah.
so the tape. So essentially, what is the tape supposed to?
Yeah.
It holds it together. I'm assuming.
Basically, it holds
Yeah.
the stitching together.
Okay.
And you can't get it wet for the first few days. You leave it in about 2-3 weeks, but it's supposed to come off by itself.
Oh, okay.
But when they took it off, they snatched it off and they put wet to dry coverings on it, but that made the wound open up bigger. So I had 2 big openings on my breast.
So I'm gonna just stop right here because she spent all that money and she still had some complications.
This is real
now
now.
this is why we're telling these stories, not just so that we can big up these ladies as good as they look.
that's what we do anyway.
Because that's what we do on a regular basis. But we want you to get this knowledge. 20 grand still had issues with the surgery. So
And
continue.
that wasn't even her.
It wasn't. No.
No.
It wasn't even your fault.
Exactly.
No.
Another one.
She is appalled. Okay, she is. All right, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, so even after that, just paying for the nurse to come by every other day helped me get the right medication. I had to take Juven, which is like a big multivitamin protein drink, to the medications I had to put on it. It was just a long
was a lot.
ordeal. Even like, because after 6 weeks, you can start working out after you get your BBL and stuff, but I couldn't. I had to wait until those wounds opened. So I had to make sure I stayed in the house.
Like, how did that make, like, were you, like, regretting it? Were you scared? Like,
No.
you were like, okay, well, this is what.
As long as it healed, but I was at first, I was pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I showed up at Dr. Kerr's office.
Oh, you popped up.
Yeah.
You said,
When I tell you Dr. Curves is gonna be like, whoever the hell this women wine and wings people are, get them off the air. Dr. Curves.
she said, I was waiting on you at the. No.
Doctor. Okay, let us explain, okay? We just telling the story, okay? We just telling the story. We
not
love
saying you didn't
you.
do
We
good
know
job,
you good.
but
You
we just
20
don't
grand.
know you did a good
You
job.
better be damn good, okay? Continue,
It just
baby.
shocked me because I had my first breast reduction in 2016 in New York, and I never had those
Pause, you
complications.
had to have 2 breast reductions?
Yeah, because I
Them
wanted them
things
super
was
long.
banging.
I wanted it super. Honestly, I don't want boobs. I had boobs all my life. It just the doctor in 2016 didn't make it small enough. Oh. So since I was already getting the butt done,
Oh.
Because I'm over here like, you don't
you don't
want
want no
what?
titties.
no.
Do I need to stand up?
Baby, I want some titties.
You don't want what?
Yes, look.
You must wanna. Oh, okay. Cause I thought the nigga
Growing
said
up as a
something.
kid, no.
Maybe because we didn't have no titties. Maybe that's what it was.
Exactly.
You over here talking, but at least your bra is filled.
I mean,
I
Shout out to my
know
motherfucking
you
bra.
see it. I know. Okay, not wanting boobs is a real big topic. We'll have that as episode 4 on women, wine, and wings. So you don't want boobs? You didn't
Well,
want?
because I like to run. And think about it. In high school, I wore an H.
Jatan said, and I got mine bigger, and I love to run.
look, I got titties to run. Look, I'm running with
But they
titties.
was too big. They run and they heavy.
Yeah, if you do
That's what I'm
marathons and you have the big boobs, you can't run a lot.
Gotcha.
And think about it. In high school, I wore it in size H. So trying to do that, and then I was like, nope, cut
Baby,
them off.
if we don't zoom in on Jatan face, because
I don't even. I'm like,
I want the slow zone.
Exactly. They're
Trying to
big.
be funny, y'all.
They're
No,
huge.
That's what I'm
Real,
like. I
y'all.
hear
I really
that
ain't
all
trying
the
to be
time.
funny.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
When
like,
girls that are young have big breasts, they don't want them. Like it's always the opposite. Girls who don't have
let's
it.
switch to breasts
I was
because I
fighting
feel
for
like
that
this.
because-
I feel like this is a good segue. We're gonna come back and talk about those complications, and also, so I would love for people to know the cost that they're incurring, like when they do this nursing home or this thing. Like I feel like you said they tell you, okay, 20 grand for the surgery. Now what else? You got to spend another 5 grand on all this other stuff.
Post-op
And
is
6
important.
weeks is a long time to be getting massages and all that other stuff. So we're gonna come back to that. But since we on the boobies, you get what I'm saying? Jatai, how you feel about her not wanting the breasts and you decked out over there?
that's why I literally was looking like, what do you mean?
Not her holding her own breast. Like somebody gonna take it away from her.
Like, what do you mean?
Okay, so tell us about where did you get your breast done?
Okay, so I went to get my breast done. I went to Miami. I went to CG Cosmetics, and Dr. Freeman did. I don't know if it's Freeman or Fryman. We're gonna go with Freeman.
Okay, free fry. Come
I-
on.
So, we have another.
Load it up.
So my entire breast experience was very much a big one. Like I did a whole. It was a lot. Like
You might
I
not.
can vouch for that.
she was there. Okay, so first of all, my surgery date was April 6th. So, you have to go in. Like, I've never had surgery, so this was a whole thing. All my friends knew the date. There was a thing. Like, there was a whole
This
big
was
thing.
happening.
Like,
This was
it was
a-
an event.
Might as
I
well
almost
had
made
a push party.
I almost
You was
made
having a
Seriously, no, seriously.
We was gonna have a gender reveal after a while.
We were at work All-Star Weekend. I had on my uniform. I'm just letting y'all know this is the last
I
uniform.
cannot deal.
It's over for y'all. It's
We
about
were
to
at
be
Medusa
filled.
then. Shout out to Medusa.
Medusa, yes.
We were there.
So, I went to have my surgery. So, what people really don't understand, and this is like my biggest thing anytime I talk about my surgery, the things that they tell you not to do, like your pre-op care is literally life or death. Like, I almost died. Like, I'm not being dramatic. Like, so I had 3 surgeries in 24 hours because I had a hematoma. So, my birthday is March.
Explain. Say, well, you had what?
Hematoma.
This is the exact.
Now, yeah,
I didn't know what it was.
Don't let my beautiful hair. Now, I don't know nothing about that word she just said. Hema who?
Baby, we didn't know either.
Okay, so explain.
We had no idea what hematoma meant. Like, I didn't know any of this. So I go to have surgery. They give you the COVID test. Like, there's a whole thing now. Like, when you have the surgery, Chelsea couldn't come in with me. So luckily, like, when I planned my whole surgery, I did everything, like, make sure my hotel was a mile away from there where it was. Because I'm like, I think it's pointless for us to rent a car.
Yeah.
Like, she's not going to be doing anything.
So
but
prepared.
literally-
Make sure
Right.
you prepared.
Right. I'm like, I want to get a nice,
Let
like,
me tell y'all
comfortable
something about
room.
this time. She's very organized.
Yeah, like,
Very
So you
organized.
saying she did as much research that you would expect her
like
to?
literally, we were down there. It was like she already had pinpoints of everywhere in the
That's awesome.
proximity.
I literally, like, I have very bad anxiety.
Okay.
And I'm, like, slick a control freak. So when it's something going on and I don't know
Especially
what's going
with
on.
your body.
Yeah. And I've never had any surgery, like, not even, like, being sick or anything
wow.
like that. So that's why I'm just like, okay, this has to be right. That's why, literally, I'm glad Chelsea came because Chelsea is, like, you know how Chelsea is. Like, she'll
This is
do.
my real name, y'all. See why I said it.
Oh.
That's my DJ name. She knows me for real, so Chelsea is my real name. If y'all don't know now, you know it now. Chelsea is my real.
I never call her Siwa.
Yo, I think she
Stage
said
name.
it. The first time she said it 2 times, I was like, oh yeah, she gonna hear about this when she get up.
I was like, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Chelsea,
So,
y'all
yes.
know who the hell she talking
Very
about
much
now.
sis. Like, I know, like, I'm like, I need somebody that's gonna come with me that's gonna be like
That's ain't always
every
me.
little
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like, come on, sis, blow your nose. And that's exactly what she was doing. So
Awesome.
I go in the day before surgery, everything is fine. Now, what I did not do, and I said this in my YouTube video because if I'm telling you where I went, the doctor, the facility was amazing. There was nothing wrong they did on their end. And that's what a lot of people don't do is like take accountability.
Yes.
Like when you're agreeing to have surgery, you have to follow those like pre-op guidelines because they're assuming that you're coming in there like you've
Yeah.
prepared your body to
It's
have
no
surgery.
BSing. They think
Right.
that you taking it
And so
serious.
that's how you see, like, I saw, like, I'll be honest, I saw a big surgery page like complaining about my doctor before I went. And literally one of my friends was at my house that day. Like, bro, no. Like, you have to think about what the people are saying.
Right.
Like, everybody's body is different.
Yeah.
Just like me and you can have the same exact surgery and come out looking different because everybody's body heals differently. So I completely did not take this serious. Like, not awesome. I
just want to give it up for the accountability.
Yeah.
It takes
very
a
much
to be on the back end, and the only reason I'm making a deal about that, because like you said, people don't want to take the
Yeah,
accountability.
people can
It's easy
really-
to point the finger, but when it's to say, hey, this was a serious thing, I was anal about where I was going to be, I thought about certain things, but I didn't take the pre-op serious. It's every little detail when you coming it down. This is like life or death. Like what that you all going underneath. I really applaud you, because that's a hardcore decision. You got to be so firm in yourself to say, you know what, I am going to change this, and I'm going to take the responsibility if something could happen to me because of that. So I applaud you for taking that accountability.
It was a lot because basically what happened, and I figured all of this out after. My birthday is March 15th. My surgery was April 6th. I don't smoke tobacco or anything, but we work in a club. So I know hookah, all of that. I'm like, my birthday is the very last day I can go out. I know I have to, like, I ain't gonna lie, I knew I was gonna fail the drug test. For weed, it was over with.
Got you.
I was very honest up front. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. You gonna drug test me, nothing else is gonna come up. But it doesn't matter if I stop smoking for 3 weeks, my system is not gonna be clean.
Period.
By
We've
the
done
time
this
I
for
come.
a while.
So
This
they
is not
literally,
a-
they tell you like, no, they're like she's like, no, we're checking for like cocaine. I'm like, no, like, I don't do like real drugs. Like, I'm
sorry, you mistook what I said.
no. So she tells me all of this. So what I ignored was the 15-page packet they sent me of things not to take before. And I'm a big, like, I take, herbal teas, like natural stuff. When I get sick, I'm going to do anything I can before I take some medicine.
Yes.
Right.
So I thought I had COVID right after my birthday. Like the next morning, all of us for my birthday.
Yes, all of us were
Chelsea,
sick.
everybody that was at my birthday was sick. So I'm literally like, I don't have time for this. I'm getting my titties done. Like, I don't have time for this. Like,
If I'm gonna pay for it, we gonna be serious about
that's
it.
what
Nobody
I'm
got
saying.
time.
Like, if you gonna take me out with some titties.
Right.
Like, no. I'm like,
She's
no.
been waiting for
I'm
this.
like, no.
For these titties.
No, you stop.
I'm
Because
like, no.
we have merch coming. Take me out with some titties.
I'm like,
If we ain't had no merch up until this day, the day this episode drops, a t-shirt is dropping, and it's gonna say,
No.
take me out with
And
these
we're giving you
titties.
your percentage up front.
Period.
Right there.
We gonna give you, we just want 20. We just want 20.
That's it. Because
I literally would. Chelsea knows how serious I was. Like, I was not playing. So I'm like, okay, if I take the COVID test, then that means I'm gonna know I have it, and that means I'm gonna know I can't get my titties done. So I'm like, well, Chelsea, you go first. Like, you were the one that said you were sick. You take your test first. If you don't have
I love
it,
the friendship.
if you don't have it, I don't have it. She takes it, and it's like 5 tests, half negative, half no. I'm like, I'm not finna get no titties. Like, I take the test and it's negative. I'm like, I don't want to see you until I get my titties
Gotcha.
done. Like,
Yeah.
so I still feel sick. I had the flu. So I ended up having to take ibuprofen. Like, I was very sick, like chills in my bed, sweats. That was the first medicine they had, I think, in the boldest letters for me not to take. That was probably the one, the main one. Do not
What's
take.
the time frame that we're looking at? Don't take it this amount of time before.
I was taking it about 10 days before, and I wasn't supposed to take it for at least like 21.
Oh.
So it's like
when you get laser too. Like when I got my laser hair removal, you can't take some medicines because it's not photosynthesis or something. So it's a real thing.
So basically, ibuprofen is a blood thinner, which is how I had a hematoma. So I go in, I have the surgery. Now, like, I have never, all my friends have their boobs done, their bodies done. So I'm FaceTiming them all the time. Like, I don't know what size I want, like, none of that. But I just know my friends have gone to this doctor, like, a lot of people have gone to him. Alexis Scott just went to him. Like, he does a lot of kind of like celebrity, like influencers, bodies and like boobs. So I'm like, okay, that's where I want to go. So I get there. They give me the COVID test. I do everything. I'm cleared for surgery. They give me my surgery date. Me and Chelsea, like, are just in the hotel chilling. I go for surgery that day, and I don't remember anything. Like, if you go look at, I did a YouTube video, and it's like 30 minutes, but it's the whole thing. Like, I'm very like anal. It was every little thing. Here's my receipt. Here's what I had to buy.
Come on,
like,
you better come on.
all of this. So I get there, and I'm just like, I don't even know what size titties I'm getting. Like, I'm in there, like, they're about to put me in. I'm like, am I going to see the doctor? Like, they're like, oh, yeah. So he comes in. He's so, like, he was very, like, I love Dr. Freeman. He could tell that I was anxious. And it was just like, girl, like, relax.
Chill out.
So I'm like, okay, you know, because some of my friends have their boobs done. So I'm going off what they say. But they're smaller than me. So I'm like, yeah, I think I want, like, a 300. I'm saying this number because when I tell you what I got, I was like, what? Like, so I'm like, I want like 3 something. He literally was like, no. So I'm like,
no, like bad
you
thing,
mean?
good
Yeah,
thing?
like no, like 300.
Like
He's
they're
like,
not big enough.
he's like, no. I'm thinking more of like 560, 580. I said, no. I don't want like big where I'm finna be like heavy on the top.
Like, I
have
don't
a
want boobs,
shape.
Shamika Gentry
Right,
over
like,
here.
I have a shape. So I'm like, I just need a little, you know, up here. So he's like, no, your back is like wide. You have a broader.
I'm sorry for the dip.
He's
I'm
like-
sorry for the dip, y'all.
He's
Not
like,
a wide back.
Your
okay?
back is like broader, so a 3 would just pretty much be floating. And I'm like, what? He was like, they're gonna just be floating in the middle of your chest. Like, they'll never touch. They'll never look natural. You'll look weird. Like, and so that's literally how he's talking to me. So I'm just like,
And this is right before you're about
right,
to.
I'm naked, like in the gown, like all of this, about to go into surgery, like wig
They
on.
give you time to
All
figure
of
it out.
this,
That's a good
they
thing.
give you time.
That's a
So
good thing.
normally, like, people try to bras on, all of that, but I was so detailed when I, you know, did my consultation out there. I guess he thought I knew what I was talking about, but I didn't. I'm just talking to my friends, like, what you say? And
I
I'm-
cannot. Rule number
literally,
one.
I know I
ask
got-
the damn questions, okay? Stop
Shout out
asking
to-
your friends. I love your friends. Your friends are great, okay?
Yes.
Love them. Never met them. Ask the doctor. Ask the
Shout
doctor.
out to Nautica and Morgan because I asked them a million questions about my boobs.
Come on, Nautica.
And so we literally, I go into surgery. This is all I remember. They're talking to me. He tells me he's gonna give me 560. Like, as I'm still trying to tell him, he's like, "No, you'll be fine." Like, he's
Yeah.
walking out, like, "It's okay. They're about to put you down." And I'm just like, 560. He's like, "Yeah, 560, 580, something like that," and just walks out. So I'm like, okay, like, whatever. They talk to you, like, put you under anesthesia. All I remember is they're like telling me to count. When I wake up, I'm like in a bed, like, it's just like bodies next to me. Everybody just knocked out. Like, everybody's in, like, everybody is coming out of the
You
anesthesia.
don't see my face?
So I wake up and I immediately, like, I'm anxious because I don't know where I am. I look and I hear the monitor, like, I'm panicking. So the nurse comes over there and I'm like, okay. I start realizing where I am. But when I wake up, I literally feel my left breast, like, on my chin. Like,
And she's not lying. It
it's
was
like
on her
on my
chin.
chin. And my whole, like, it was kind of like,
A
Okay,
brick.
pause.
It looked
Pause.
like a brick.
Pause. The breast on the chin took me out.
it
okay.
was literally
It was like a
like,
brick.
Okay.
If you look at when I'm telling y'all, when you go look at my YouTube video, I don't know how I was in there taking pictures, like, this for YouTube, like, we gotta do it for the content, like, passing out, like, so I'm like, it's
Okay,
big.
hold on, because breast to chin, that's a ratio that I'm not ready to
It
take
was
on.
It was so hard, like, I'm laying there.
Hold on. Pause. Okay, we are gonna stop right here. Before anything goes on, I need a stronger drink and I need some wings. Okay, so Jatan, we're gonna let you lay back. We're gonna get a picture of Jatan sleeping on the couch. If you didn't get the visual, listen. If you didn't get the visual, she was laid back. R.I.P. to that. But we are gonna come back and we're gonna finish this story and also get into an incredible, just as incredible story from Miss Tracy Johnson. So give us 2 minutes, right? We're going to get a little more harder liquor for this breast to chin ratio and some wings, and we'll be right back with you, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Go See Watts. I'm here to make this bomb drink called the Lemon Spritzer. I'm about to get into it.
So you know I ain't Diddy, so I'm gonna show you real Memphis style, man. So you add this 3 ounce of Prosecco, a little bubbly in there. 1 ounce of simple syrup. Black folk like it sweet now. Then you gonna add a little bit of that. Bam! Let my knot die. What's happening? Add a little bit of that. Freshness halfway full, and then you got it. Boom, bada, boom, boom, boom.
And that's the drink.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. So this is the part where I enjoy because I'm a little big girl at my heart. I ain't got no boobies, I ain't got no booty, but I love me some food. I love me some food. So now we have wings. I'm going to let C. Watts tell us about the wings because she actually went and got the wings. So we were supposed to have some Memphis wings that they've been telling me about, but Memphis wasn't open. I wonder why. Memphis may not be all that great anyway. Y'all already know I gotta stir up things on the set. Y'all already know I'm trying to stir up things on the set.
So we were gonna go to Crumpies. Maybe next time Crumpies. But I was gonna introduce a little bit Memphis flavor. But right now we did a little Wings 101 in Buckhead. Wings 101. I have 5 flavors. I got honey garlic. I got lemon pepper wet. I had to say it like that. Lemon pepper wet. I got honey hot, and I got hot.
So I'm ready. So let me give you a little background, because normally the wings would be set up, but so here at Women, Wine, and Wings, we actually need to pull favorites every once in a while. And this person last night, you're going to see him cross the screen. Cross the damn screen. Because he can bend down so they can see your face.
You got to show the teeth.
Yeah, shut up.
He had surgery too.
Is it behind him? Is it behind? Go to the behind one. Turn around.
He had surgery
Okay.
too.
It's small.
Okay.
It's
He's so close.
There we go. But he also had a little surgery.
He need to be on the
He got a
couch.
little teeth enhancement down in Colombia.
Are we done? Because here's the thing. I really was adamant about no men on the show, but I needed him to do me a favor earlier, and guess what he said? Only if I could be on the show.
That's another Memphis ball player right there.
So around here, we make dreams come true. So y'all give it up for Tay.
Hey, thank you, Tay.
Thank you, Tay, for the wings. And he was coming to you for the body enhancement, for the teeth. He just got them things pearly white. So we're not going to pretend like this is not a thing nowadays. If we want our stuff to look good, we got the option to do it. So here we just bringing you different varieties. And Tay will never be back on this show ever again because this is the women Wine and Wings show. Okay? And he don't walk your ass on my set. Get your butt down and show up one more time. You see, that's why you don't let men on the show, because they do too much, okay? He got me flustered. I'm hitting them. But we got the wings. Somebody little man walking on set. We get a little flustered. We get a little flustered.
All right.
Exactly. So here we're going to try the wings. We got all the flavors from C. Watts. Tay, now if you're going to be on set, I'm going to need you to fix our plates. Look, well and ready. Come on.
Right there.
Ladies, you can call 555-353 to get a date with Tay. Yeah, you can get your butt out the screen. You in my camera, we in all
Basically this way, yeah.
There you go, Tay.
There you go,
There you
Tay.
go.
No, there you go. You
Ain't got no etiquette. Ain't got no etiquette. Oh, you ain't got no fork?
Oh, cut.
Okay, we not prepared. Just give us the plates and pass the wings around. That's how we gonna do. We gonna get our own.
Tay songs.
But see, normally when it's ran by women, it's together. Tay didn't bring the stuff. Tay didn't bring the stuff.
He doing his thing.
Okay, here, you did good, Tay.
Thank
we
you,
gonna get you a
friend.
drink.
Thank you.
Okay.
There go a fork, friend. I
Y'all,
got
he
you.
done done one little favor.
I got
Talking about
you,
he
gang.
need a drink. He need a drink. There goes some
He
forks.
did his big one.
I know. I'm so excited to have. Now let's talk about your teeth, Tay. Tay. Come on, what happened with your teeth?
Columbia.
Shamika, share your mic. What happened with your teeth?
Yes.
Tay? Ooh, thank you, baby. Thank you.
You want to sit down?
Y'all, I am literally telling you, this is why we don't have men on the show. It's too much, y'all. Look how comfortable he
doing
is.
his
You gotta
thing.
smile out. You gotta
Hey, okay.
You good? Scoot
Yeah,
over.
scoot over a
The
little bit,
producers are telling you to scoot over,
Here?
Tay.
Good. Okay.
We good.
Yeah.
Now
okay.
tell us about your teeth, sir.
I'm gonna let y'all know about these things, man. You know what I'm saying? I went to Columbia to see Dr. Mario Montoya.
Oh, so hold on. So you trying to tell us you went to Moneybag Dennis?
Oh.
It's a Memphis thing. It's a Memphis
It's
thing.
a Memphis thing. Okay, so we got Memphis all up in here today. If you didn't know.
So you got money.
This the Memphis.
No, see, I ain't gonna say all that now.
So you
My
got
PPP might have
flued
went
out to
through.
get your teeth.
He said that the PPP go through.
The feds, don't come for me, feds. Don't.
Disclaimers on this show. Okay, so how do you feel now that your teeth are done?
Man, I feel like I feel good. I was already confident, but this right here just sitting me over the top, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, y'all, that's enough. That's a wrap for Tay. I ain't got time for that. Did everybody get their wings? Tay, give the women the wings. We done with you. That's a wrap
Okay,
for
I'm
Tay.
gonna leave y'all, but make sure y'all tap in with the biggest stepper, man.
Hey, period. Round of applause again for Tay.
Y'all give a round of applause. He got a big step together.
And we will have him as a sponsor on this show for this episode. We're really excited to have him. Now, man, we're gonna have to do a whole episode for you now that Tay is on the screen. So
Thank you.
nobody else got their wings. So I'm gonna go ahead and start tasting and see. I'm good. Bye, baby. Love you.
Thank you.
Okay.
friend.
Okay, so I want to get into this honey garlic and this lemon pepper wet.
And how Atlanta does not have whole wings, nor do they have honey
Here we go,
gold.
Memphis again.
No honey gold for the second time.
But explain what honey gold is. Is it sweet?
It's
Is
honey
it
gold.
spicy? Is it?
Nobody knows
Is
what
it
that
fruity?
is, but y'all Memphis people.
Right.
Yeah. And
Lemon pepper good. It's cool.
But is it fruity?
Okay.
No, it's not fruity. It's just sweet. It's a sweet gold. Like
it's honey.
gold.
Yeah, it's
It's
honey
honey
gold.
gold.
Yeah,
Because I'm
it's
messing
like-
these things up. I don't know if y'all, we still ain't started our ASMR channel, but
Please, can we eat some honey gold wings on there?
Yes, we need honey gold wings.
I know y'all something to put the whole wing in my mouth. We got some buffalo blue cheese.
I got some blue cheese.
We got
Let me get some of
ranch.
that.
I think
This is the part of the show where y'all watch us eat. And we don't care. Don't you love it
It's
here?
no more in there.
I know y'all saw what she
We
did.
got some food now. I think it's time that we.
I'm okay. I'm ready to hear breast to chin.
Yeah, I'm ready to finish off.
My
on that.
stomach wasn't finna get to the breast to chin without the wings. So come on, Jatan, give us a little bit and then we can see. Because let me tell you, Miss Tracy Johnson, now that story is one for the books. So Jatan, let us know that near-death experience and then we're going to move to Miss Tracy.
So basically, I woke up. My titty was on my chin. I was in a lot of pain, and I've never been in surgery. I kind of thought, maybe that's what's going on. Like, that's just a thing. So I wake up. They wait until I'm fully awake. They call Chelsea. I get in the car. I'm really groggy. I'm not really saying anything to her. Like, she's like, sis, are you okay? She got, like, chicken, potatoes, spinach. Like, she has, like, food for me, everything. She had went to go and get my medicine, everything. And I just was uncomfortable. So I'm still groggy. I literally remember standing in the mirror and I'm looking at my breast and I'm telling her, like, why is it on my chin? And as I'm talking, I realize I'm blinking slower and literally I just pass out. Like, Chelsea caught
Pause
me.
in front of you.
She caught me.
You don't have
Like,
your
she
mic.
caught
She
me,
don't
like-
have her mic. She's
I didn't
eating you.
let her hit the floor.
Like, literally, I'm standing in front of the sink. I'm looking. And, like, I feel myself, like, it's getting slower and slower as I blink. And I'm trying to tell her I'm about to pass out.
you can't.
And I'm like, and she's, I hear her. Like, I hear her because I only passed out. Like, it wasn't long. She catches me.
The longest seconds of my life.
She catches
Long for
me.
you. It was long for me. It
Well,
was
I be
long for
passing
me.
out. That's the thing. But she catches me and, like, lays me on the ground. And she's literally over me. She's like, oh, my God, sis. Like,
That's
You
sis.
know what? Y'all,
She's screaming.
I don't know what to do. I don't know
And
what to
it's
do.
literally like blood just coming down out of my thing. Like, it's
So you had
running.
It's
so
all
much
over.
blood.
Yes, it
It's
was all
coming
over
down,
her.
like, it's coming. I thought my stitches busted. It's coming down just coming down my stomach. So she literally just lays me, like, on the ground. And she's like, sis. And then literally, I don't tell her to call the doctor. I'm like, call Nautica. So she calls our friend.
Whoever Nautica and Morgan are, y'all are the hold me downs, okay? She love y'all.
Was definitely at work selling bottles, like taking bottles to the table, like trying to tell Chelsea, like, what? Call the doctor. So she calls the doctor. They tell them to bring me back in the morning. Yeah. I go back in the morning. They're like, yeah, you have a hematoma. But by the time I go back in the morning, it's on my YouTube channel, y'all. So if you get on YouTube, just search Queen Jack, and it's the whole video. So I'm back in the morning now, and it's like the entire bottom of my bra. I had to put a towel from the hotel, like, in my boob.
You had to stuff it.
The entire towel was, like, soaked in blood. Like, that's on my YouTube, too. Wow. But it's like I had to go in there. I couldn't move. I thought I was having a stroke. I didn't sleep the whole night. I kept waking Chelsea up because
we did not sleep.
I didn't know the perks they gave me were only a 5. Like, I'm thinking
I was doing nothing for pain.
Yeah,
they didn't. Uncomfortable too.
I was uncomfortable. I didn't sleep. I couldn't sit up. Like, I kept waking her up, and I couldn't lift myself because you're not supposed to use any of your chest muscles. So I'm just literally like laying there like, every 15 minutes. I'm like, sis, like, can you move me? I gotta pee. I gotta do this. Like, all of this. I couldn't do anything. So when I'm there, they're telling me I got a hematoma, but I'm literally at this point, I'm getting mad because I'm thinking I'm having a stroke or like a heart attack. The entire left side of my body just went numb. Like, I couldn't feel my arm, and it's still like growing. When I got out of surgery and got home, it was probably like midnight. When we went back to the doctor, it was 8 o'clock that morning. And it was just growing. Like, it's blood all on my clothes.
So let me ask you a question, because Shamika, you said this as well. Like, when you go back to these doctors, are they saying like, "Oh, this is a normal thing. This is a thing"? You know what I mean?
It just depends. It really just depends, because like she said, you have to basically make sure you're following the guidelines in your pre-op as well as your post-care. So it really just depends, because sometimes it could be normal. Like, when I went in and said my pain medicine wasn't working, he did say it's normal. He wasn't going to prescribe me anything stronger because he said it wouldn't work. So he did say, go get CBD. That sometimes works. Luckily,
so
it
CBD
did.
CBD wasn't like doctor prescribed.
It wasn't. I went to the CBD store. It asked for the strongest.
Got you.
But
so CBD.
Or
may
just
work.
I had some weed in the gummy.
Like, literally, it was so.
So you had to go back. When you're saying you're doing all of this, you go back the next morning and you have another surgery. They have to give you another.
When I go in that morning, I'm like, what's going on? I'm thinking the absolute worst. My body is rejecting.
Yeah.
Because you also got to understand, they don't look like how they look now.
Show them, girl. Show them.
It was very much like little rocks on my chest, and then one rock was bigger than the other, like on my chin. It was literally like up here. It was just weird. Like, I'm like, no, I'm not going there like this. Like, I literally. It was bad. So they described the hematoma to me, and that's when I realized right then I took the medicine, because I'm like, what is a hematoma? So they're like, they're telling me that they think that a blood vessel has busted. So they're telling me we need to open you again to cauterize the blood vessel to stop you from bleeding. Your breast is swelling up. Like, that's blood. The reason it's continuing to go up is just all blood. Your body is numb. Yeah. So it's like turning colors. So I'm like, okay, they're going to take it out, drain the blood, cauterize the wound. They take it out. I wake up and I'm screaming. I was in more pain than I was the first time because they opened me again. So now I'm bleeding even more. So when I wake up, it's still on my chest. Like, from the time they sewed me up to the time I woke up, it was only about 30 minutes. It had swole right back up. Like, so when I wake up, I'm screaming because now I'm like, I done had 2 surgeries. Like, I think I'm dying. Like,
okay, so I want to stop there because that's like insane. So this is the part where you say, I almost died. Like, this is the part where I almost died.
Think like that. That was you got to think about it. Nobody can be in the hospital with you.
Especially
like, none of
COVID.
COVID. And I don't understand what's going on. I've never had any type of surgery, like anything. So that's why I said I really, really liked the facility I went to, the doctor, the nurses. They were like, people can be rude. They can be like not explaining. They were explaining everything to me because I'm like, am I finna die? Like, do I need to call my parents? Like, what's going on?
Exactly.
I don't understand why. Like, I'm still bleeding. And then it's like I can see it. I can see them.
I can being able to see not only the changes in your body but the blood, and that I think that's a good segue because Miss Tracy Johnson, we're going to get into you because your story, and I'm not telling the ounce of it, you're going to touch on everything, but when I say near-death experience, body changing, let them know exactly what it is that you had done and then how your process went a little bit.
Okay, so hi everybody. My story or my experience was just a little bit different from these ladies, in the fact that I didn't go to a regular real doctor. I was the one that, I got my little coins, and then I was like, okay, you said, what room are you in at the Red Roof Inn? Wow. Okay, I'll be over there. And so yeah, that was my experience. I mean, I had seen pictures of work that, because this ain't no surgeon.
Yeah.
I don't care how you put yourself out there, and, it's not that. But I came to Atlanta from Arkansas, 30 minutes from where they're from, Memphis, and I was chasing. I was in the military and got out, and I came here with these big aspirations, want to be a big actress and famous, and all in the movies and all this stuff, a star, and go back and take care of the crib and all of that.
Exactly.
And seemed like being a video girl was kind of like the quick way to get there. So. I'm on auditions and stuff like that, but I'm seeing who's getting the auditions, but it ain't me.
And it's not you because this is pretty much what moved you into going to change your body, it seems like.
I already had 2 children, and so the issue that I didn't like about my breasts were that they sagged really bad, so I really just wanted to get them filled, and so that seemed like a quick alternative. A cheap alternative.
Well, because nowadays they have more options, I guess. So what time are we talking? Like, we talking about 2014, 2013? When did all this go down?
That was when I started having issues. I'm like almost 50, and I was in my 20s when I first got this done, and so like I wrote it out. Everything was great.
Wow.
I loved my breasts after that for many years, but then all of a sudden, it just broke down, and I started having all of these issues in my body, lumps, and I couldn't get tested for mammograms because all of whatever that was obscuring whatever they needed to see.
So when you say all of whatever that was,
I was gonna say, so did you get like shots in your breast?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
yes, scoot this way over.
I'm too tall.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're saying like whatever that was, they have no idea what they were shooting up inside of you.
No, I understood it was hydrogel.
I was
but
gonna say that's what they say. The shots are it's some type of
So that's not what that was in your case.
No.
Wow. So once you noticed that, how was that experience for you? Like once the lumps started coming, what did they have to do to I guess what the treat? I got so many questions. I don't even know what to ask. What's the process after that?
So I went for my regular checkup, and I had explained to my doctor that I was feeling some kind of things when I was in the shower that didn't feel quite normal, and she felt it, and she was like, yeah, that doesn't feel normal. So she sent me to a specialist to get tested, and then that's when I found out that they had no idea of how to test me for a mammogram with all of the different devices and, the old school way. Y'all probably don't really know about the old school way.
Get up in there.
Yeah.
You got the
Like nothing worked. And they were
It's very hard for me, you guys. If you don't know, it's a lot that goes into that. Go ahead.
It is. But so I went through a period of that, and there was a short period in between where it's kind of hard to have the conversation sometimes when you speaking to a doctor or a specialist, and they like, well, what is it? And you like, well, they said this. Well, you don't know. And so then you feel a little bit judged. And so then I kind of like just withdrew and dealt with my pain and the changes all on my own. And till it got a little bit like, I was like, oh, I can't do this. I was like,
that's a big thing because as physicians, I think it's our job to not criticize people and to know that, like, you came in here with an issue. It's not it's not right.
We don't know.
Well, amazing that you were able to even still then get your self-help and start to try to fix the issue and speak up.
Yeah, so I tried. I got a little bit strong there, and because the pain was a little bit too unbearable. But then, so I went and got some more tests. Eventually, long story short, I was told that there was a high chance that I might have cancer, only because I wasn't claiming it, because, I mean, you can't tell me that I have cancer.
Yeah.
You can't do a test to tell me that I have cancer.
Yeah.
But I was so obscured with the blood, with the tissue and all of that stuff, the scar tissue. It was just a whole incredible mess. Wow. And so I'm a veteran, and so I'm doing my back and forth with the VA. And so I went once, and they were like, well, listen, yes, probably some cancer in there. So what we're going to have to do is you're just going to have to get them cut off. So you'll have to get a double mastectomy. That's just it, if you want to be, okay. So I'm thinking,
Take your titties.
Yes.
oh, and they did. And they did. And I was a whole guinea pig, because I was like, and some of these doctors came from Emory, but still I was like a new case. Wow. It's okay. I mean, it's pretty common to go and remove somebody's breast implant.
Yeah.
But to remove a fluid that is so foreign that nobody knows what it is. My surgery was supposed to be 2 hours. This is the first surgery. It was supposed to be 2 hours. I was in there for like 8 hours, and my mom is like, somebody got to tell me something, what's going on.
That's how I felt with your tongue. I was like, y'all not going to tell me nothing.
Yeah.
My
Like,
dad called her. She called my dad.
Yeah, like, we didn't know what was going on. That's
8
scary. 8
hours?
And that was
Yeah,
the
but
first
once-
surgery,
that was
so
the
you gotta
first-
have
So
multiple.
how many did you have to have?
I had 7 surgeries in 2 years.
Oh my
I think
God.
we all just leaned back, did the
Jatan, get your titty to your chin again and lean back.
Lean back.
Miss Johnson.
We're gonna drink our lemon spritzer today.
Everybody drink to the success of this woman being in front of us today and having the strength that she has. To be,
Yes.
okay, finish. We just keep getting so thrown
No,
off.
it's-
Please don't. We try not to interrupt, but man, 7.
7.
The Emory surgeon was in there, and he didn't understand how to get some stuff out, so he was jabbing, and this is the description he's telling my mom when they finally talked to her, that, we couldn't get this, so we were cutting skin here, and we were burning out this and all of this, and she was just crying, because it's like, oh my gosh, I left her in there with y'all for this time, and y'all were doing this to her. Anyway, long story short, I'm in law school at this time. That's how I know Ronnie, but 2 weeks after that surgery, I started having some more issues. Like, kind of like you, with the stuff just running and all kinds of crazy stuff going on with my body. It was crazy. So they rushed me back to the table. Here we go again, round 2.
How long was that one?
That one was about 4 hours. It wasn't 8 hours.
What were they doing?
They were trying to, the fluid, they weren't able to get all of the stuff out. But it was still coming out.
The hydrogel.
Wow.
It wasn't hydrogel, yeah, whatever that was.
Whatever
It must have been moving around and all kinds of stuff that was causing me to just have excruciating pain where the meds wasn't working or anything. I would get drains, and it just wasn't normal, like the normal people that didn't have the kind of surgery that I had. And then I had not specialists that had worked on people that were in my situation, so it was kind of new. So I was kind of like, we're gonna see how this goes. Like, we're gonna try this, and then we're gonna try that.
So you seriously?
You were
saying
seriously, you were a guinea
are
pig. You were
serious guinea
experimenting.
Yeah, it was like every 2-3 weeks, like, I'm literally like going in and showing, and they like, oh my gosh, come on, let's go back to the table, wheel her out. Yeah, it's like.
So that has to be extremely traumatic for you, though. So to then go through that whole process and always then be told it's something else. It's something. How do you even mentally have that? How do you get through something like that? How do you mentally get through? Don't nobody know what this is in my body, these doctors, these experts, but now I'm just being put back on the table. How do you even get through something like that mentally?
Yeah, what did you do?
What was just going through your brain?
It was it was the hardest period of my life. For one, when I went and got my breast done, I don't even really think that I was doing it so much for me. Like, I was good. I could put my push-up bra on, but I'm out there trying to be in an industry that, it's a certain standard. And so, like, and even with, in relationships and men and stuff like that, you wanna kind of feel confident and whatnot. So, but like I just going through all of those, I was thinking back like, damn, what was going on in my mind to even make me do this to myself? That it's still. I'm nowhere near normal under there, and all those surgeries, I'm just like, listen, I'm not doing it no more. It's just what it is. I can't.
Well, you look good.
Well, I'm coming up in clothes.
And you know what? And look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, because Shamika got her shine, and we didn't have the other two stand up. So, Tracy Johnson, stand your pretty, beautiful. Look at that, y'all. Yeah.
Look good.
Let me tell you, come on. Not with the quick, you gonna get it and turn it around and flash you with it. Okay, Jatan, stand your butt up, honey. Come on, because you didn't get your shot.
And that was 50, and this is 26.
And listen, Jatan has had no BBL, no none of that. She had it to even herself out because she was bottom heavy. Now it's reasons to this. Okay.
It looks good. We got 50, 26, and how old are you, Shamika?
I'm 32.
32.
I'm not 50 yet. I'll be 47.
She
next
said, "Don't put
Friday."
me there yet."
Don't you put that on me. Right. So
Almost.
we have 47, 26, and 32.
So okay, so you said still everything, you just accepting it now. You're accepting it.
Yeah, I mean, my man, he makes me feel.
Shout out to your man.
Hey.
Now you gonna be on camera. She gonna put you out there. We gonna big you up, okay? Hey man, how you doing? If Tay can bring his butt in here and interrupt the show, you can have your own segment, man. Okay, hello, how you doing? Okay, continue.
I mean, he just he's very kind and very he just makes me feel comfortable, and so I don't have to go out there and be trying to get right. I mean, it would be nice to have some nipples, or kind of look normal, but I don't necessarily need to now. Since he's cool, I'm cool. And I mean, I don't have the issues. I don't have any pain. I don't have any swelling. I mean, they still feel crazy and they look incredibly crazy. But if I could say anything to the people that do think about getting surgery, like, take the route that they did. Don't take the route that I did. Like, if you're I'm not against cosmetic surgery. I'm not against looking and feeling good and enhancements and none of that. But I would say do it the right way and the way that I did it. That bootleg back door, that's not. Don't do that.
I mean, and that's a lot, ladies, because that's still an option. All this, you can go to a surgeon, but there are still people who are offering that type of surgery and offering that type of injection, and you have it here. I'm not gonna knock nobody's hustle, because that's not what I do. However, it's people out here not hustling a game. They hustling people.
Yeah.
So you don't want to run into someone like that. And listen, if for some reason that you do, unfortunately, we have stories to tell you what could happen on the end. So the knowledge is what we're working towards here. The knowledge is getting you. And like Tracy said, don't do that. Don't go her route because you have proof. If you ain't got 20,000, right. Like Shamika, you have options, but it's no cutting corners in this, because this is really, as you can see, these women took their time.
Take your, if you don't take anything away from this, take your pre-op and your post-op serious, because your pre-op and your post-op, not taking that serious, can cost you more than your surgery.
And this is 3 different ways that's telling you the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So,
and post-op is how you get your curves. Like, that's how you get your shape. Like, surgery, yes, they cut the fat out, whatever you want. But the actual sculpting, getting the body that you want, is really from post-op.
So that's like the massages.
It's the same with your
that's
breasts. I kind of had things after the second surgery, when they went to the third one to put the...
Hey.
Hello.
Y'all, this is Oreo. Oreo said, I want to be on the set. This is Oreo.
I think Oreo said it's time for a break.
Oreo is saying these girls is looking for cute bodies and they post off, but we need some dessert, okay? So y'all know how we pretty much end the show, and we still going to come back and ask you all some questions, so please be ready to tell whatever stories. But I got a sweet tooth, and I ain't got no waist trainer on, no nothing. I'm ready to get to it, okay? And we have a woman-owned bakery coming to you right now, and they deliver, okay? So when we come back, I'll give you the details on that. And we'll be right here waiting for you.
We'll be back.
See ya.
Pop my shit, I can make it stand up, bitch, shit quick, yeah, yeah. Hey, she wanna fuck with a young nigga, getting straight to the business, yeah. Hey, I can't really have no fun with it, gotta rock out the digits. Hey, I been ballin' on these niggas and no, I ain't talking about scrimmage. Hey, I been ballin' on these niggas and no, I ain't talking about scrimmage.
All right, y'all, we back. We back here with another woman-owned bakery. Y'all know I'm a big girl. I like to eat, okay? We can't have wine, we can't have wings and not have something sweet, because we sweet, okay? Today, I have something that can be delivered right to your door, okay? I'm not going to do a commercial style. I'm not going to do that. I did. It came from me right at the door. This is Tiff Treats out of Atlanta, Georgia. And when I tell you these cookies are bomb, okay? They're really bomb. So I'm going to have the guests test them, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about Tiff, if I might. Okay, y'all go ahead and get your stuff. Okay.
Don't forget about the DJ and
Let me tell you, Tiff not only has cookies, she also has some brownies, some Tiff's Trio, which is a brownie and bar box. She has ice cream. She has I'm talking about drinks, chocolate cookie truffles. I don't even know what that is, but she has it, okay? I don't know, but Tiff has it. So please, Tiff's Treats Cookie Delivery, please go and find their website. I think it's cookiedelivery.com, so please go find them and get some cookies right to your door. Now, we done talked about CBD and THC, so all of you who don't want to go out, when you get the munchie, okay, you can do that.
Just like I said, I think it's edibles. Tell me right now before I finish the whole thing.
Tiff, are you out here selling edibles? You're not. Okay, is it good, y'all?
Yes. Like, how can I find out exactly which one this is?
Oh, hold the hell up. Hold the whole entire show. How you get a plate and I didn't get none?
I said, don't forget about the DJ.
Okay, well, while I was talking, they forgot about me. I'm going to get a cookie. Can I have a cookie, y'all? They don't do the host right. Listen, any kind. Give me one of them brownies your time talking about sound like an edible. Sounds like me.
I'm not gonna lie, this snickerdoodle was really good.
Awesome. So you had the snickerdoodle.
The brownie is giving.
The brownie. And this is chocolate chip. And then they had like a, what is a blondie one?
You
have the blondie one?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
gosh. This is like, oh my gosh.
Brown.
Yeah. Blondie. It's like got some toffee and some caramel and some heaven.
And some heaven. A little bit of ex-boyfriend in there. You know, just too good to be true. Okay.
I ate mine entirely too fast.
Right.
You finished?
She said you finished?
I'm just ASMR.
I'm trying to hold it and talk.
That's a different jump. Okay, so that was so good. That literally. Ooh, one more. Okay, in my ass. Hold on.
Let me get one more too.
Yeah, you can have some brownie. Okay. Cheers. I'm trying to ask y'all some questions, but it's not coming out. Okay, so before we leave, ladies, I have a question for you. First, I want to talk about this because I told you we had a magazine publisher and owner on here. So, CEO, Miss Tracy Johnson, please tell us about this hot pink mustard seed magazine that we can get into, where we can find it, and anything these people need to know about this beautifulness.
Yeah, that was my previous issue, but Hot Pink Mustard Seed is a magazine that I created. I'm a photographer. I love photographing beautiful places, people, things, especially women. I love dope women. I love dope, triumphant, strong, resilient women.
Ooh, those adjectives. All right then.
Yeah, and the magazine came about because I just tried to figure out a way to use my platform as a photographer to highlight them. A lot of times we don't even know what women been through because
absolutely
we don't wear it on our faces. Like you would never know. But
especially black women.
Yeah, so that's how the magazine came about. I have an issue dropping on the 10th, which is my birthday. That'll be my 8th issue.
This is amazing. I saw the article in there that said "Bye Felicia," and not only does it say "Bye Felicia," it says "Bye Felicia" and take Karen with you. Yeah. I cannot. So you brought some of these for us?
And these are issues from the last issue. It's a quarterly magazine, so it comes out every 3 months, and the next issue will come out October the 10th, my birthday. I bought y'all some shirts. My homegirl from Arkansas, she always surprises me with things. She's like a Libra too, so she's very supportive. She created these shirts. She made me some kicks. She does, not these, but Air Force Ones, and she made she remixed some kicks and called them Hot Pink Mustard Seed. But yeah, she's on T Steph 2020
So
on
you got
Instagram.
a whole brand of stuff out there. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, got some Hot Pink Mustard Seed merch.
Come on, merch. Y'all make sure y'all now tell us where they can go find merch or you have a page where they can follow?
So I'm on all platforms at Hot Pink Mustard Seed. Again, it's not spelled H-O-T, it's H-A-U-T-E, Mustard Seed Magazine. The website is the same, hotpinkmustardseedmagazine.com. And I normally do a big promo video the day or two before the issue is about to drop because I'm so excited. And
well, we can't wait. We know we're gonna be invited to something. Look, we're gonna invite ourselves. Women Wine and I know y'all don't read it in the middle of the set. Come on, man.
I'm just
I keep growing with every issue too. Like this, I'm y'all can have these, but like the one that's coming out next week is like so much more dope than
that was great.
dope.
That's
So,
amazing.
like,
Well,
yeah,
we
I'm
can't
excited
wait
to share with the world.
We will give all that information to you all as to when Hot Pink Mustard Seed is dropping that next issue, and we'll try to have that information in our information on IG. Now we got other business owners here, other people to plug. So Jan, tell us what you do because we saw you lift it, but we need to
do it again.
because it went right back. Let us look at there. Oh, boo! Come on now.
Wow. You would have never known.
No
Never.
detection.
No glue, no none of that.
Oh,
Y'all, I can't even do that, and this real. Okay.
Yeah.
You could do a lot in these.
Okay, so tell us about your company, where they can find you.
Queen Jack Customs, I make handcrafted HD and transparent glueless wigs. They are custom wigs. You can follow Queen Jack Customs on Instagram and Facebook. The website is queenjackcustoms.com. You can follow me on Instagram, Queen Jack, and my YouTube. So if you want to know like the full story, you see everything, like the doctor, the procedure, like it's way more in depth than I said. You
And
can
she has
actually,
pictures and all of that up there,
right?
right?
Like you can see when they actually had to put the drain in me, like after the third surgery. So you can see all of that on my YouTube channel, which is Queen Jack on YouTube, and
and she a boss, and that's the crowd curator.
My entire outfit is from the Babe's House.
Woo!
You can shout out to EXO, shout out to Michaela. You can use my discount code to get these outfits. You can use Queen Jack on thebabeshouse.com, and they actually just opened a storefront.
Oh, good.
It's right by Allures in Buckhead. It's a nice little boutique, black owned.
And that's a woman. That's women doing big
I
things
love it.
here.
Love
She
it.
shout out to sis from Memphis as well.
From Memphis as well.
Baby, we
Shout
gonna
out
call
to
this
sis.
the Memphis Women Wine and Wing Show at this point.
Yes, so if you ever want to get, a nice little boutique full of everyday basics, you need something real cute for you to go to the club, like my little outfit, or if you're getting ready for a podcast, like I had to
You
go
better
to
Okay.
You better sell this.
go to the Babe's House and make sure you use Queen Jack for your discount code, and then get you a little wig to go with your fit.
Okay,
And
period.
you can use my code CWATS for a discount.
And where my
And then when you get back home, you can just order you some Tiff treats, and then you don't even gotta leave the house. You have your wig.
and that women on wine we had.
Period. And woman on. So basically, you can just have a woman-filled day with all these beautiful brands that's being plugged. So Shamika, she may not have a code, but that baby can paint. That is a muralist Picasso. So please let us know, because she just did a mural in what was that?
The Beacon
Fitness.
Oh yeah, the custom core.
Oh
fitness,
my gosh,
yeah.
so amazing. So tell us
you.
everything that they can find you about.
So yes, you can follow my artwork on Instagram at Raven Creations LLC, as well as the website ravencreationsllc.com. I do a lot of abstract, portraits, murals, of course. I can do anything, honestly.
Yes. So that's that. So we
Legal
got
businesses
artists,
over
we
here.
got magazines.
Legal businesses.
All of the businesses are here in the building. So ladies, before we leave, I know we didn't got the cookies, and normally I don't talk, but I do want you all to end this off with a way to tell people, if I would have thought about anything before I got this done, what would I have thought about? So Shamika, I'll start with you and then run right down the line.
I wouldn't have done anything differently. I would have probably saved up more for post care. Like I saved up enough, but you don't factor in complications. So that's another cost.
So factoring in, how much do you think people, because need we remind you, that's 20 bands. Need we remind you, that's 20 bands sitting on that couch right there. So, but how much more would you say, people need to 5,000, 10,000? We looking at 30, what we doing?
Because we stopped at 360.
We did see you.
Thank you. Thank you. For post-op care, it depends if you want somebody to come to your house, if you're going to go to go to somebody's facility. I had people come to me, so it will cost a little bit more.
Because you got money.
Because you got money.
Because you caked up.
Well, I saved up for a couple years, but like I hate depending on people. So it's like if you know you have to go get a massage. Oh, my mom, can you drive me here? Like I hate that. I'm like, how much you pay to come to my house? Okay, fine.
Come on. Ain't afraid to pay. Okay.
Okay.
Ain't afraid.
I would say at least 3,000 to 5,000.
So 25.
Because you
have to
transition.
think about like your living expenses. Like for me, luckily I had money saved up. Like that was what I was gonna say. I would take my pre-op more serious, and I would save more money like for complications, and not even for complications, just for downtime.
Yeah.
Like even if
So
your
save
body
more
is-
money is what we got from both Jat and Shamika.
Because even with Fajas, there's
serious.
different stages. I thought you only had to have one. No, you have to
The
keep
massages
transitioning.
are expensive.
Expensive. To
And-
come to that lady to my house was like $130.
I know, because
Sorry,
massage.
you're supposed to get at least 2 massages a week.
I had to obviously I had to buy my flight there, then I paid for our room, and then when I had to stay longer, I had to fly back to Atlanta, and then I had to fly back to Miami,
That's money.
to get
So
everything
just more
done.
costs accumulate than you may think. So just have a little couple extra bands in your pocket.
I'm gonna say this every time. Zoom in.
Yes, zoom in. You see, this is the
Read-
camera.
Literally
Zoom.
read your pre-op and your post-op care because it could save your life. Like, oh God,
really
I'm not even
can.
trying to be funny. Like,
Yes.
it could really save your life.
Okay, and all right, we're gonna get the last little advice from you, and then we're out of here.
I'm a piggyback off of what my homegirl said. Save some money, save some extra money. Like, don't go to no hotel with 500 talking about you trying to get built up and all of this stuff. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. And on top of that, I would also say have some conversations with self to find out like why you really want to get these changes.
So
made.
find the motive behind it. Awesome. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That
That
was
was
a really
really
good
good one.
answer. That was
Find
good.
the motive. Well, ladies, our motive is very clear. We came, we saw, we conquered.
conquered.
This women, this wine, and this wings. I want to thank all of the guests that we
Thank
have
y'all.
sitting here. You all have been
Thank
a
you.
light
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank
to us.
you.
Yeah, I hope you all are so excited.
It was
You're gonna get
very-
used to this space. What you say, Jack? Come on, give us our.
I said it was like I've done podcasts before. That's what I was just telling Chelsea, like in the middle. I'm like, no, this is really like it's very professional. Everybody's energy is really good. Like it's really good. I'm very honored to be a part.
Oh, I'm so
Me
excited.
too.
They think
Yeah.
we're professional.
Look, we're professional.
We done fooled them. Gotcha. You're doing a good job. 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 Until next time, I love you all. You know I cannot get off camera without saying, if nobody told you that they love you today, I freaking love you. And I'm pretty sure these women out here can tell you the same thing. We are here to support you. If you have any questions or concerns, please, these ladies have dropped all the information that you need. And if you can't find it, come to our page. We'll help you find it. Okay?
Right, we'll help you find it.
Ladies, we love you. Men, we love you too. Everybody give it up for our men that was on set. And we'll see you next time, okay?
See y'all
Love
next
you.
time. Hey.
Turn it up. Turn it up. I'm getting up. I don't know about
I know, right? Me too.
we do that.
Yes.